As soon as I laid eyes on this majestic creature, I knew this was going to be a thing. And that means today everybody's getting in my hole. It all begins with a $10,000 house with gold treasure in the garden. I'm just really glad games like this exist. Otherwise, I'd be doing this in real life. And this did get really stupid. X marks the spot. Let's get to digging. Already, we're seeing some different colors. Material, we found a stone. I suspect we're going to be here for a little while, but we have found a second stone. And I do imagine this needs to be a person-sized hole, because I'm going to need to get in there real deep. I assume if they put treasure, they put it down there. And it looks like we can upgrade our shovel, inventory, battery, and jetpack. We don't have any money, and I think that's where that comes in. 3 stones, $3. Which again isn't enough for any upgrades, but I know where to get more stones. My battery's getting low. It's going to cost $1 to recharge that. It's also come to my attention now that I'm probably going to need a jetpack before I get too far down there. And then we sell our magical stones and recharge our battery. I found a new material. It flashed in so quickly I hardly saw it. 1 coal. That's worth $2. So there's $4 in total for the sale. $7 is what we got. Well, obviously we're going to upgrade our shovel for $5. That put us up to a 20-centimeter radius, which is actually a lot bigger. That is such a help. Seems we're finding lots of coal suddenly, so that's going to be lots of money for us, which is going to help us get a jetpack so we don't get holed. The backpack's full, $6. Pretty sure that's enough for our jetpack. Using it consumes energy, so that's going to get expensive, but not as expensive as slowly starving to death in the bottom of the hole. So yet another sale, yet another recharge, right back to work. And I found an iron deposit 50 centimeters below the surface. Who knew it was that easy? An iron is worth $5, so we can easily afford a battery upgrade for more power. And clearly the good stuff's way down deep. Think I spotted another iron? It sure was. Battery's getting low already. So we'll sell what we got on board for an extra $9. Then we get to charge our battery, which was actually expensive, but inventory is much bigger. Can you imagine how much treasure's at the bottom? I filled up my backpack. The hole is getting pretty big. It's getting a little bit wider than it needs to be. But when have I ever done anything the right way? 15 entire dollars. When we're getting down to this layer, we're suddenly finding lots of iron, so the money's going to go up exponentially. Object detected. How are we detecting an object, and where is it? Apparently it's over here. Is that what it's trying to tell me? That's coal. Battery's getting low, but we'll take a few more steps and we gotta go sell. $20. So our income is definitely increasing a lot. We're gonna get a bigger shovel. Now we're taking big scoops out, so we're going to find whatever we're detecting somewhere in this direction. I tunnel straight in. I think we found it. It is a bag of money, $21. Someone's life savings buried in the yard. And then we got $12 while looking for that, so we're up to 42. We're going to recharge the battery and then consider building a bigger inventory. That was definitely off on a little side tunnel. So we need to be aware that there's going to be more stuff to find around the world. But I'm pretty sure for now, deeper is better. I definitely need to be careful with this more powerful shovel because we could easily dig ourselves too far down and not be able to jetpack out. I'm not going to burn too much more energy before retreating because we're already getting that or destroyed. I may have mined one past my limit, but I'll get over it if you do. $31 for a double-sized battery. The bigger battery is also a lot more expensive to charge, so we need to keep an eye on that as well. Suddenly, it's also a resource management game. I found copper, though, a new material again. They're getting better. I really want to upgrade this to the point where we can mine the entire world in just one click. The battery's getting low already. I think I've got enough copper on board that I can make that worthwhile. Plus, we're going to burn a little bit to get out of here for sure. It's very slow, but the copper is $10 each, so we got $41 for that single thing. We're going to recharge first, then we're going to get a better jetpack. Because I know it's a game about digging a hole, but a jetpack could probably also take us up that way eventually. I'm going to have to start buying some lights soon too, because you guys probably can't see. It's getting somewhat dark for me, so it's very dark for you. I think I found a cavern. I found a big hole, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. I have fallen into the cavern, which actually hurt quite a bit. I mostly got mesmerized by silver. Okay, there's a copper, copper. It's very dark. We're going to mine some silver so we can buy some lights. Because if you people can't see what I'm doing, there's no point in me doing it. $127, silver is worth 20 each. Lamps are $25. Lamps cannot be picked up again once placed. Okay, well, we've already committed to the purchase. And I'll place the lamp. That's better. That's basically where I fall in and out of, and that's going to help me find my way out of here again and again and again. Because I'm going to get lost. We can't mine whatever that is, but we are going to harvest these resources. And this thing wants me to go down in a game about digging. Before doing that, we're going to try and make some money. That was another $130. So energy comes back. We're going to make a bigger shovel, 27 to 34 centimeters. For you Americans wondering how big that is, that's 34 centimeters. And then I'm going to get a bigger backpack because I wasn't hugged enough as a child. This little cavern is a gold mine. I got $122 and I use like no energy to do that. We're also going to heal too because I don't want my health to drop unsuspectingly like it probably will. We'll get a little bit more battery for our money. Well, the game says down, so we'll go down. This is so much quicker than our little basic shovel. And apparently we can't dig through that, so we're gonna need a lot more upgrades. I was digging around past the hard spot and I accidentally touched the wall, and I think I found an adjoining cavern, which looks even more fun. I need to grab a light before we get in there. $140, basically all in copper. So I'm gonna buy a light, and we're going to use to destroy rocks and lava rocks. Okay, we're gonna buy a dynamite to see what that does. So this is the rock that seemed to be in the way. Yep, mission accomplished. And there's our light. So we're going to focus on the silver. There is a lot of very easy copper, but silver is worth considerably more. Also, when I go near the ceiling over here, there's a new item somewhere in this direction-ish. Okay, it looks like I've zeroed in on it. It is more or less... Is it that? It's a key. That feels like it's going to be important. Or we're going to have to do a lot of digging before this adventure is done. But that little silver pocket plus the little bit of copper was $210. So we're going to buy a couple lamps and then upgrade our jetpack because you weren't hugged enough as a child. I love digging holes so much. Hit almost 30 meters below ground. There's another 155, which will buy us another charge and we'll get another 2 lamps. I think I found a new ore. Gold. Gold will be worth lots and lots. I'm down to negative 33 and I just realized my thing is now saying up. So I've gone past whatever it is I'm looking for, but I also need more energy. We did get $180. Gold is worth $50 each. So we need as much of that as we could possibly find. I'm also going to make my shovel bigger. And it looks like it becomes a drill next. But this shovel should take giant bites out of things. So the shovel is definitely moving a lot more dirt. We got to look around at about this layer to try and figure out what it's trying to tell us to find. Unfortunately, it's right at the height of my light, so we might end up removing the light. I would wager whatever we're looking for is at the 30-meter level. So we're just going to wander around until we get probably close enough to get some kind of signal. I don't care how long it takes, we will find every bit of treasure in that ground. The next load, $210. I may be reading this meter wrong, but I'm having a lot of fun just mining dirt. And we're making more and more money. That was almost $300 and that took me no time to do. So that means we can also upgrade to our drill, $500. Plus, we'll buy another lamp, and we're going to hold off on the dynamite. The drill does seem like it's going to be worth it. This thing will move some ground in a hurry. I like this a lot. We are burning through energy quite quickly, so we're going to have to upgrade that. But with this, we're going to be able to move a lot of dirt and make a lot of money. That time was mostly exploratory, still got 155. So we're going to double our battery size. And that's going to cost $30 to recharge from where we were at. I do want to make a bit of money, so I'm just going to go a little bit lower than what we're supposed to be right now, just sort of to see what's down here. I want to find some gold. We're using up a lot of energy way down here, but we're opening up a massive spot. But that was really quick. Only 3 gold, still $262. Tell me this isn't super satisfying. I just found another cavern. This one's down at almost 40 meters. So we are way below where we're supposed to be, but I want to see what kind of valuables are in here. Gold, rock. That's lava rock, that's more gold. Definitely didn't find what we're looking for unless we were looking for lots of silver and gold, in which case we found $340 worth. And then we're making ourselves bigger. I just realized when I stand right here in particular, the light actually blinks faster. So whatever I'm looking for might actually be close to this spot. Okay, I think I found what we're looking for. I finally get how the circle thing works. I was just getting far too caught up enjoying the process to understand how it works. We only made $305 on that little journey, but that's still an awful lot of money. So the game presumably wants us to go this way, down whatever this is, like an old mine shaft. So I'm really glad I bought the drill before getting to this point. I can see the other side. Ooh, what do we think's in here? That looks fun. Is this what we're here for? Crate, dynamite, lamp, and money. Okay, but that'll help us get deeper. Eat lead, stupid. We need to start removing some of these from our way. Okay, there's more lava stones, so whoops, I meant that to be dynamite. Here you go, have that instead. And that'll blow up, and actually the light survived, so this is okay. We are getting another down meter though, so down we go. We're getting so deep down here though that like I really need to watch my battery level. As big as that thing is, it takes us a lot to get out. But we are thousandaires for the first time. And we're clearly going to hit more and more stones as we get lower. So we're gonna have to find a way to deal with those, but I think I found another pocket. I might have actually accidentally landed right on top of what I was looking for. Yeah, I think we found our next target, and that is $528, 4 lamps, 2 dynamites. And all that gold was also worth $370, so we have almost $2,000. So we're gonna upgrade from drill to IM shovel. $1,400. Apparently that's fully upgraded. Aside from that, we're going to charge, heal, and then we're going to take a bigger battery. We'll give a quick test of the, yeah, that's an even bigger drill. Perfect. Also just found a piece of platinum. Let me put up a light for you guys because I care so much. I think that's also platinum. This drill is so big that I can actually mostly just go straight down. So I can just like go infinitely in a straight line, Minecraft style. I also found diamond. We're finding diamonds this far down. It's getting very dark because we're drilling very deep, very quick. And I do need to remember that I'm currently 66 meters underground, so getting to the surface will take a lot of energy. My little meter thing is going off once again. We're already full on diamonds and platinum, so before doing anything about the meter, we're going back. So diamonds are worth $250 each, so we made $2,150 from that single load. So that means we're going to get definitely a bigger inventory times 2, which is now fully upgraded. We're also going to buy some lamps because we need those to be able to see things. I was drilling through the wall. I think I found our next target, which is a giant piece of money and some lamps. So aside from that, we can keep going down, where we quickly hit a lot of lava rock. We can go through that, but dynamite is $100 each, so we're going to use those more carefully than we have been. It's getting hard to find the gaps to go through the ground, so we might have to start resorting to a lot more dynamite. And that's okay because that's just a lot of fun. So we only found 8 diamonds that time. That was still $3,000 for those. So we can afford dynamite if we want. We're going to buy, say, 5 of those. You know what, let's buy that many. Then we can buy better battery, better jetpack times 2. So to make this part a little easier, let's get some of this stuff out of the way. That was a nice big one. The dynamite tends to go wherever it wants to go, which could be a little bit hard to aim. Aside from that, we'll just keep on going downwards. And I pretty much immediately found another cavern at the 85 meter mark. But look at all the diamonds we're finding. We're going to be so rich, and then we're going to spend it all on dynamite. With the max upgraded energy as well, I feel like we can just mine forever, and we're still at like 80% battery life. I feel like the walls are sloping inward slowly, so there might be a fine little point at the bottom or a shaft or something. I think I found whatever I was just speculating on. Lights don't seem to want to work this deep. Before going down to whatever this is, yeah, this is the little funnel at the bottom. We are going to go sell some stuff and save because we are 100 meters below the ground and we got to work our way all the way out of here, which actually takes a long minute. But we got $8,500. So our jetpack is now to the moon power, and we're now fully upgraded, fully charged, fully healed with oodles of dynamite to our name. I hear something moving. There's definitely something alive down here. That's not a great sign that there's a monster. There's a shadow, and there's a killer walrus. Not sure what we're supposed to do. Oh, it's a mole. Okay, well, we're gonna start running, and up we go for a second. So we can't use dynamite, we can't use light, so I'm thinking we probably just run past it. We have a jetpack, so, you know, how bad could this be? Yep, good luck. We're going to keep on running till we find what we're looking for. We'll make this work eventually. It is a malleable plan. There's more of them. There's more of the moles. But it seems I can outrun them. I think we're supposed to sneak past them. This seems like an awful lot of work, considering the ground is basically made of diamonds the size of my head. Where I think we're looking for $10,000 when I've already made like 50,000 just in mining. I think they're chasing me again, and I think I ran down the right tunnel. I would turn around and look, but I'm not going to. They'll lose interest eventually. I think I found it. I think I found it. What we put in all this effort and upgrades for was darkness. Wait, wouldn't it be funny if it was a mimic and it ate us? Well, we found the achievement. We found the treasure. So we made of 100% at the game. It's air, the most valuable resource of all. I do hear a mole. It was a trap all along. It was their plan to destroy us. So then we're back to where we started, with a stranger making a tally on a piece of paper and putting the house up for sale again. I think that is luring people in to murder them by mole. And for some reason we zoom in on the license plate with a mole on it. Interesting. But we unlocked achievement mode. What's achievement mode? And like, do I want to mine more of the diamonds? So at one point it also dawned on me that I found a key at some point along the way. This has 2 locks on it, one of which we've unlocked, so I need to find another key. I was also curious what a backpack full of diamonds is worth. $10,000. And after a very long time, we found the second key. My program screwed up, but here's what we get. So this was a dynamite pre-key upgrade. It's just a little crater. Now, if we throw the bigger upgraded dynamite, it's going to be a hole that's considerably bigger, and we like bigger holes. And for reasons not even I understand, I've now saved up $35,000, I guess, so I could buy lots of dynamite. So we're going to put the auto clicker to work for a second and buy lots of that. Because I guess I'm a little bit curious as to what would happen if I throw like 360 dynamites down the hole. If we just go like that in, well, just sort of see what happens. I'm not sure this is the most efficient use of dynamite. I'm not sure this is anything at all, but down goes the dynamite. Here, we're just gonna go down there and have a little dynamite party. And just to be sure there are no more secrets or treasure hiding from me, I mined the rest of the hole. So if you're curious as to what the whole thing looks like, that's all 100 meters of it, perfectly mined. This took about 4 hours for those of you curious, so completely worth it.